Hey guys, Jordan here, and in this video I'm going to be responding to a comment that I got, so let's get into it. Alright, on this channel I talk about real estate photography, so if that's a topic you're interested in, make sure to subscribe. Today's comment comes from a video that I said the only constant in business is, and the answer is change. But if you want to check out that video and you haven't, the link will be in the description. Ed Gutton Tag said, yep, the only constant in life is change. So I thought it would just give me the opportunity just to think about it, because you're right. You know, life is just constant change. There's no guarantees, and I think one of the reasons or how to enjoy life is just kind of roll with the punches. You know, control the controllable. And yeah, you know, change. I mean, there's so many variables in life that are out of our control, that you can't really, you know, that are out of our control, so you can't really control. But controlling the controllable, I think that's the key. You know, you can control your work ethic. You can control a lot of different things. How you spend your time. Typically you have a lot of flexibility, and so to create the life or have the opportunity to create the life that you want, I think it is a lot on you. I think a lot of people may just give up and say, you know what, life is just, you know, I was just dealt a bad hand. But I think you have a lot more control than you would care to maybe even admit. And there's one thing, I wanted to recommend a book that really is my book of 2022 that's really changed, I guess, two books, right? 4,000 Weeks was one book that I read that kind of put life in perspective now that we're talking about life. Obviously, not so much about real estate photography here, but I think, you know, these are the types of things that, you know, obviously reading books is one thing that has really helped me to, you know, stay focused and, you know, just invest in myself to be able to be a successful real estate photographer or successful in business or whatever that is. I think books plays a key role. So 4,000 Weeks, I think that was a book that was hit me pretty good earlier this year. And then later on over the summer, The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Luis. That's probably my favorite book so far. It's an older book, but one that I read this year, and I've probably read it 10 or 15 times. I'm an audiobook listener, so I'll listen to it over and over again. Always get a little bit more here and there, but that really kind of shifted my mindset on a lot of things. And that's part of change, right? Changing my mindset, changing how I think on a particular topic. I think that's part of controlled change, in my opinion, right? You know, the things that you put in your head, and just learning from others would change yourself for the better, right? Not in the sense of life just happens to me, right? That's what I'm saying. I think there's a lot in your control. So if you have a goal or something that you want to achieve, it's all about, you know, waking up and making a little bit of progress each and every day, instead of saying, oh, I want to go for this, and then getting fresh or shoot for the stars over here, and then give up because you feel like that goal is so far out of reach. But I will tell you, it just is. There's nothing that's going to change overnight for you. I mean, I guess it could. You could win the lottery, but I'm saying success as a real estate photographer, success in life or in businesses, it's about change, incremental change over time. And there's things that I've had to change personally in my life, you know, that have made me a better person, better spouse, you know, better father, and just, you know, but a lot of that leads back to books and the things that I'm consuming, and not only improving myself, improving my business. You know, I think there are times where I've spent a lot more time and focus on my business, and I've let maybe personal life not be as much of a priority, but it's kind of swung the other way. But you know, you have different priorities at different times of your life. So I think it's important to change, but you can control the change that happens in your life. Obviously, certain things are out of your control. No sense in focusing on those too much, but control the controllable. Put great information, you know, consume great information. And I think, you know, ultimately you are the person that controls that change in your life for a lot of it. So anyways, that's it for this video. If you got value, hit the like button. Check out those 2 books, right? 4,000 Weeks if you're looking for something to read, 4,000 Weeks, and The 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. And we'll see you guys on the next one.